Coco Gauff says what she actually thinks about the Australian Open one-point slam. Coco Gauff began her 2026 tennis season in style, comprehensively defeating Argentina's Solana Sierra in her United Cup opener. The American rarely looked fazed during the contest, defeating the Argentine star 6-1, 6-1. Gauff's performance saved the American team. The defending champions were on the brink of defeat to Argentina following Taylor Fritz's shock loss to Sebastian Baez in the opening match. Gauff will hope she can continue her good form into the Australian Open, a Grand Slam she is yet to win. Ahead of the Australian Open, Gauff will compete in the one-point slam, a lucrative $1 million event taking place under the lights of the Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne. Coco Gauff offers her thoughts on the one-point slam. The one-point slam, set to take place on January 14, will see 22 professional tennis players compete against 10 amateurs. Each match is decided by just 1 point. The winner of the entire tournament will receive a $1 million prize. Gauff's participation was recently confirmed, and she will join the likes of Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner at the event. After the US's opening United Cup triumph, Gauff spoke about the one-point slam. She said, "I didn't like laughing. Yeah, they wanted me to. I'm not looking forward to it, but..." A reporter then asked, "It was fun last year. In general, curious before a slam, the week before a slam, it becomes this big thing now where they're 3-week events. As a player and for you as well, Christian, Harrison, do you like that? Now you go the week before, and there are crowds everywhere, and people are watching you. It's not that quiet experience that you've had in the past." Gauff replied, "Yeah, I think especially it gets you in the mindset, like being ready. Also, I think it's great for the sport to have these different things going on," Gauff told reporters in Australia. "Yeah, the one-point slam, we'll see how I do. I'm not very confident in myself. But yeah, I think it's great. Just promotes the more fun side of tennis. Obviously it's going to get pretty serious later on, but I think it's great for fanfare. Especially because our sport is really, be quiet and don't move around too much. It gives the fans a little different perspective on the sport. Yeah, I try to make sure it's just the right amount of things. I like to just do one thing and then after that I try to focus on the 2 weeks." Who is competing in the one-point slam? Alongside Gauff, Alcaraz and Sinner, a number of high-profile players are set to compete in the one-point slam. Grand Slam champions Naomi Osaka and Daniil Medvedev will take part, as will Zheng Qinwen, world number 5 Felix Auger-Aliassime and world number 8 Jasmine Paolini. Nick Kyrgios, Alexander Zverev, Alex de Minaur and Lorenzo Musetti are also set to compete, as is Wimbledon champion Iga Swiatek. Swiatek is currently competing at the United Cup, which is set to run until January 11th. It's a nickname that floats around locker rooms, comment sections, and late-night sports shows, half joke, half accusation. The Australian Open, the story goes, isn't about endurance or artistry or momentum anymore. It's about 1 point. 1 slip. 1 missed return. 1 breath taken a second too late. Coco Gauff hears it, of course. She hears everything, even when she pretends not to. The sound of expectations has followed her since she was a kid with braids and fearless swings, since she learned that talent is never allowed to exist quietly. She sits alone after a match, win or loss doesn't matter much in this moment, and lets the phrase roll around in her mind. One-point slam. People say it like it's a flaw. Like it means the tournament is fragile. Like champions are crowned by luck instead of nerve. Coco doesn't agree. But she doesn't completely disagree either. Because if there's one thing she's learned, it's that tennis is honest in the cruelest way possible. You can dominate for hours, control rallies, outthink your opponent, feel untouchable, and still lose because of a single point played at the wrong time with the wrong choice. That doesn't make the sport small. It makes it terrifying. And beautiful.